Hi everyone, I'm Brianna and welcome to Roll Initiative. Today I'm going to be giving you my top tips on how to run one-shots in D&D. Let's get started. Okay, so our big difference between a normal campaign and a one-shot is time. You've got as long as you want for a campaign. One shot is a one session. So we're going to have a look at that and see how we can make it fit into one session. And the first way we're going to do that is to skip the beginning of the adventure. Now, I know that sounds strange, but hear me out. Instead of the party all meeting up and deciding to go on this quest, as the DM, narrate that happening that they sort of gathered for this quest and then start them at the door. So, like at the door of the dungeon or the palace or wherever the adventure is, and then you can start right away. You would be amazed at how much time this saves you. Now, our next tip is to try and limit what your players can do in game. You don't want them going off on a ton of side quests and then never having the time to finish the story. You want to make sure that they're on their way, they're doing this, and there's not a ton of other people and stuff they can interact with to get distracted. It should be a pretty straightforward session. You'll probably want up to 3 things they can do, like 3 main things. I'd suggest 1 or 2 of those being encounters, like easier encounters, not really hard encounters. You might have one as the boss, one as actually getting into the base, and the other as completing some other goal. Or I like to do it, one is to get in, the other is to fight the boss, and the last one is overtime in case anything took more time than I expected or there's anything else that needs wrapping up. Now, I'm also going to throw this into the mix. It's a pretty cool idea that I've never tried myself, but I've heard of, and it sounds like a pretty cool idea. And that is 2 or 3 shots, which is a one shot, but it's 2 or 3 sessions. So not a full campaign. It's like a big one shot or a tiny campaign. I think it'd be good for getting to know your players before you commit to like a full year campaign or something. Like, even if you know these people, people can act very differently in game than you'd expect them to, even if you know them pretty well. But that's it. That's all my advice on how to run a one shot. If this video was useful, then I hope you'd consider liking it and maybe subscribing to my channel. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.